welcome to Markedoutwrestling Podcast, episode number 456. I am a little discombobulated here as I am trying to do two different things at the same time here. My cohort joining me tonight is the Bionic One. What's up, Brian?
What the fuck is up, man? How are you? Sorry for all the audio, just doubling up before, but that was a lot of semen because you're very excited about your Eagle friend.
Well,
got all over the soundboard and don't lie to them.
We're playing for some 500. Those who don't know, I am an Eagles fan, which is better than being a Jets fan like Brian.
Well, that's true. I cannot deny that.
Roadie Rob has the night off. He took a trip down to Greenville to see Raw. So we will have a lot of fun without him. That's gonna be the one good thing. Our lieutenants on the YouTube live chat board. Who are they, Brian?
We got DP, Dan, Bang Bus, Christopher Stikelether, Jason Sklenar. We got XL10.
XL10 is Jay. Remember we met him?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Justin Reside. What's up, Justin? Coming over from Twitch, right? Wasn't he the only one a long time ago? He was like one of the first.
When we had our YouTube ban and we went to Twitch, we had several people.
That's right.
But when we were unbanned, they all came back. And Justin,
I just mean he was always there.
Yeah,
right.
He was living
great.
large.
Yeah,
representing
Ginger Giant. What's up, man?
Not much. Ginger Giant is Brennan Bread.
Yeah.
Don't you remember? Oh, maybe you weren't around back then.
Brennan Bread.
Yeah, he's been around.
I remember
for
from back in
a
the day. Yeah.
long time. So real quickly, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our normal big three. We're gonna do a speed round tonight, talking about the Hall of Fame. Do our awards and then close the friggin' show and get out of here. What do you think about that, Brian?
Sounds good, man.
All right, so the big three tonight, I guess is just gonna be a big six because it's just the two of us. Here, I'm gonna play this old sound effect.
What you need to make a good Smackdown is your three key ingredients.
Wow, that is old.
Everybody on the board is joking about how we got let out of the cage tonight.
We are cage free right now. Yeah.
Yes, free range podcast host.
Exactly.
The executive producer is not here to slow us down. I love that.
No GMOs.
No GMOs.
Right.
What is MSG? No MSG.
No MSG. Yeah, no MSG. There's a lot of MSG in Chinese food. For some reason, I remember that from that episode of Seinfeld.
Right.
Kramer asked for extra MSG.
And I don't know if we're kosher or not, but
no, I'm not. Are you?
I like bacon. I'll just say it like that. How about that?
So what does that mean?
We're kosher or not, but that means I like bacon. Very simple.
There's an echo?
Yeah, I don't know what I've done to make an echo. It's crazy. In any event, so what we've got going on tonight, we each got three topics. Brian, you're going to start us off with yours because I think it's the fun one.
Oh, man. Well, and it's not the fun one necessarily. I mean, it's good and it's bad. But obviously, a couple days ago, there were some releases.
You're fired.
Exactly. Sin Cara.
Future endeavors, brother.
Sin Cara being one of them, which, okay, that's fine, right? He's been with the company for a while.
But this is Sin Cara 2.
This is Sin Cara 2, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been there for almost 10 years now.
A.K.A., what was he? Oh,
Hunico? Yeah, Hunico.
Hunico. And came out with a bike and Camacho, whatever.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. So, whatever. Those are expected.
Where do you think he'll land?
Sin Cara?
Yeah.
Honestly, not quite sure.
You think he's got? You think he's going to land someplace significant?
I mean, if he wants to, I'm sure. I mean, he's been with them for forever, so
yeah, but
not forever, but I mean, a substantial amount of time. So I could see him going somewhere else.
But as a nobody.
Well, not as Sin Cara, not as Hunico either. Probably, I don't know what he would do. What's his gimmick? He could be like an IT guy.
I don't know. Speaking of where do they go from here, what about your boys, the Ascension?
Well, they didn't get released just yet, okay?
They got released.
No.
Victor posted on Twitter, free at last.
No, they didn't get released. They told WWE, they said, hey, we want to leave. I'm just kidding. They got released. They totally got released. They got very released. They got extra released.
It's still real to me, damn
But it's a good thing, okay? Now that doesn't mean that they're going to
So
go.
they can redo the Stardust gimmick over in AEW?
No, the only problem with that, if they go to AEW, all right, so you have the fucking Bunny Butcher and the Blade, okay, that's like a dark, ominous gimmick. You have the fucking Dark Order, that's another dark, ominous gimmick. You have fucking Brandy Rhodes cutting off people's hair. You have, not Karma, Awesome Kong doing the same. There's a lot of dark characters. I don't see the Ascension going over doing the same
you
thing.
think the Ascension is dark? They were last seen with the fashion police as the butt of the joke.
They are the darkest. You want to get fucking dark. They are dark.
I see.
Yeah.
Like not even like the high school level, like an independent driving school for them. That's what I see for Victor and Connor's future.
Like a driver instructor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're going to be driving instructors like in the Ascension driving school in like, some rural part of Alabama.
Right. Well, I mean, Connor is married to a former wrestler.
So
it's kind of, it's I don't know what Victor's going to do.
I can't believe you're trying to defend them.
What
That's what Victor's going to do.
Maybe work at like Spencer's or
Wow.
Hot Topic.
You said it. In any event, we got one more person that got released. The one I think that he's got an age factor, but I think he could land somewhere good.
He's definitely. I mean, all points are
Luke
looking
Harper
for Luke Harper exactly. He's going to. I mean,
where do you think he's going to go? AEW.
It sounds like he's going to go to
Impact?
AEW. Not
a
so
lot
much.
of people were saying online NJPW.
Could be, but it seems like AEW is probably the most.
Ring of Honor, I don't think is getting him. He's the
I don't know
blue
about that.
chip of this release class.
He was over. He wrestled for Ring of Honor at one point in time. A blue chipper?
A blue chip in a release class?
Maybe. I don't know.
You're the blue chip of the pink slips this week.
Yeah, I don't know about Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, they have a lot of internal issues right now, so I don't know if guys like
nobody's going there.
Right. I don't know if it's the right time to go over there right now. Not to say that they're done forever, but
nah.
I don't think they're done. I don't think they're done.
What's the board say?
DP is saying there's already 4 goth factions in AEW. They'd go to MLW or NWA. That would be good. I could see them going to NWA.
He also said Ascension Automotive Academy, AAA.
I want them to go to the NWA. I think that is fan-fucking-tastic. Ascension Automotive, Academy, okay. Let's see. Justin Reside saying NWA or Impact for Ascension, I'm thinking. Ascension for either Impact or ROH. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of it is everyone.
Vanga's talking about Harper's 39. He can go till he's like 45
That's
because
okay.
he's
a big
sitting
man.
in catering last 3 years.
Yeah, he's been sitting
hasn't
around.
Been sitting in catering.
Oh, he's been hurt.
He's been hurt
right.
a lot of that time, too. So,
but same thing, he's a big guy, and especially if he goes over to AEW, I mean, he's going to be one of the bigger wrestlers on that roster.
Harper. My one knock on him is his health. He every time they tried to push him, he got hurt.
I think he'll be okay.
I hope he will.
Have some time to recharge his batteries a little bit.
I thought he was a good little gimmick. I thought he cuts a good promo. But he looks good in the ring.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, and he copyrighted Roadie Lee. Like, he went out of his way and did that a few weeks ago. So he's, all in back.
Good.
Going back with that
good
gimmick.
For him.
So, good for him. Yeah, right? First and goal, Eagles.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll go to my first one here.
Yeah, let's hear
it. It's the Go Home Show.
Mm-hmm.
The great Go Home Show championship matches. I got 2 of them tonight. We got the Street Profits and the Raiders, which was a decent match for how short it was, but pretty much a throwaway.
Yeah.
And then AJ versus Ray, which I wanted to talk mainly about, Brian, for a couple different reasons. First,
Ray's pants.
They kind of messed up the finish.
Oh.
Which I think caused the delay that meant they almost didn't get off air in time.
It was very fast. Like, you see Randy Orton, he's in the ring, and they already have the fucking graphic on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they squeezed it in, but close call.
They squeezed it in is the way to call it. It felt like prom night. And then Ray ripped his pants.
I believe. Don't quote me on it.
I'm
but
pretty
it looked
sure
like,
he ripped his
pants. It looked
pants.
like Ray ripped his pants. Which, I mean, hey, shit happens.
He
right?
pulled the SpongeBob, ripped his pants.
Yeah.
Why do this? What's the spot here? I can see the spot of setting up AJ and Randy.
Yeah.
But what have you set up for Ray? You gave him this championship. Here's the first pay-per-view, and he's not even on it.
Well, I mean, it's the U.S. title.
but neither is AJ and Randy. So my point being is normally you go off air with a something at the go home show that's booked for the pay-per-view, right, Brian?
That's what you'd think.
None of these three competitors are in. Ray, AJ, even the club.
Well, it could be looking past that. What do we think for? Aren't they saying AJ and Randy at fucking Mania?
No, but am I being petty?
Uh,
Am I being petty for them going off air with nothing built around the guys in the match and the story that they're going?
No, I don't think so. I think that should be the biggest thing going into it, right?
That should be something. They should have set something at the end here.
No, I'm with you.
They did nothing.
That story has, yeah, you're right. But you still have SmackDown though. So.
But SmackDown, it's not like we have wild card rules anymore. It's just Michael Cole going to come out. Hey, after we went off air, AJ announced that he's going to fight Orton.
Well, Sami Zayn was here, so there is wild card.
No, he has a managerial rule.
No, that's basically a wild card.
Yeah.
Shit!
It is a loophole.
Eagles just won.
Yes, maybe.
Well, no, they did apparently.
Hmm.
According to Daniel Price.
Well,
Congratulations.
It doesn't make sense here.
What, the Eagles winning?
I mean, I know that we've been picking on production, but even if they went off at normal time, even if there's not that botch on the finish, which I think is why they almost didn't have time, what are they selling here, Brian? I know we'll get to predictions, but there's not much. They only just now started doing matches on Friday night.
I have no idea. I don't know. Like I said, you'd think that one of the biggest things going off the air would be whatever, the big story, like maybe like a Seth thing or something.
Yeah,
Have that finish.
and Randy didn't attack. Oh, Seth thing ended with KO going into an ambulance.
No, I know, but that should have been the finish of the show. I feel like having the big reveal, not just like.
But
the
again,
weird...
none of these are setting up anything for Sunday.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Seth thing would have. Having him be like have that be the big reveal at the end. I don't know. That would have had a lot more questions than.
I mean, it would have been a better show ending.
Right.
I still think as a go home show, you're supposed to, you want it's one last chance, Brian, to get me to buy, to get me to watch, to get me in. I'm not giving up my Friday nights, so this is your last chance.
Well, so then Friday is though. That's on you.
No,
Why?
no. This is your last chance.
Why?
To sell me on the Raw portion of it. I don't need Michael Cole on SmackDown talking about the SmackDown matches all night and then try to sell me in the last 30 seconds the card that features part of Raw. Okay, the original time when they did a true brand split, I didn't have time to watch both. I watched Raw, I taped SmackDown, and I watched it later.
That sounds like that's a you problem, though.
No, but I mean, if that's the way you're going to do it, you got to give me something here to go off air. You got to give me something that even makes me want to watch Friday.
Right.
What's booked Friday? Nothing.
Maybe
Nothing.
Liv Morgan?
No. Anyway, what's
Marty?
on the board?
No. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see.
Bang Bus being brutal. You see this one?
What, Rowan was
Harper and Ring of Honor would be great. The 20 fans in attendance would blow the roof off the place.
Justin resigned. This go-home show made me angry elf all night. He was an angry elf, he's saying.
He's an angry elf.
And then a lot of people are saying that Villain Enterprise and Brody Lee, like if Marty goes over to AEW, it kind of sounds like they will do something with like Butcher, Blade, and have Brody be a part of it, or some kind of combination.
You're reaching there, brother.
I don't think so. I think if he goes over,
that's a whole lot that you just basically named 5 guys to go, or 5 people,
4
counting Bunny.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm not saying they're all gonna just merge, but
yeah, I mean, you still think Woodlow's in the inner
no.
circle.
Excuse me, you guys are the motherfuckers who kept telling me before I was getting in my goddamn cage.
The tape, brother.
No,
that was Robert.
Yeah, you fucking.
That was Robert. RJ, whatever the hell he goes by.
And now they're talking about PCO. That's great. But Daniel Price is saying there's no hook or anything exciting that makes you want to sink your teeth into story-wise. Going into TLC he's referring to. So, yeah, he's right.
I mean, on Sunday, I'm more excited to hang out with you because you weren't here for Survivor Series weekend and just, have a good time. The pay-per-view's bad and Rob wants to defend it. We'll have fun shitting on it on the podcast, but that's about it.
Right. Are we doing a live thing or what? What are we doing?
Let's be honest, though. The lower expectations we have going into each Sunday, that's usually when a pay-per-view is somewhat decent in our mind. the matches have always been good in pay-per-views in my mind in recent memory. You know, I don't like the women, but for the most part, the men have been really good matches. It's just there's no connection. The one thing Rob and I have always agreed eye and eye on, there's no connection. There's no story. And Brian, your boy Mankind is the reason we think that. You know, you want to talk about an emotional connection to somebody. It was hard not to gravitate toward Mick.
Right. Well, most recently, too, I mean, Daniel Bryan the first time. I mean,
yeah, the Yes Movement.
Him, right?
I mean, there's a lot. What do we have involved here? What do we have invested here? Randy's now a face. Seth's now a heel. KO is back to being...
He's wearing skinny jeans.
Okay.
He's wearing skinny jeans.
There's something.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do your number 2 or you want to let me go?
My number 2. No, actually, you know what? I will take this one.
You're going to take the lead.
I will take the lead. Lana Rusev Lashley.
Oh.
How about this kicking off the episode of Raw? I thought this is like a third-hour segment, but no. You have Lana talking about having sex
Lana buried herself.
Before the airplane, before the fucking
She
rodeo.
buried herself. It really sounded like, you know, somebody with in a domestic violence dispute where she's drunk trying to explain to the cops, he did this and he did that. And I mean, I couldn't tell if she was still trying to maintain her accent at times or if she was just really bad at her lines or if she was really reaching. But Rusev had to do very little to bury her because she buried herself, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, he was just kind of reacting to what she was saying. Wearing a fucking Donald Duck T-shirt or whatever the fuck. I don't know what is going on with, like, his, like, wardrobe when he comes out to the ring recently.
How many times did she tell him to stop interrupting him or stop interrupting her? He wasn't even talking.
Yeah, I think it was a couple. I think that was the thing. I think that was just her thing
to
of
show
trying
her crazy.
Yeah, right. To try to get under his skin and try to get under the fan skin that were also in attendance.
Nuts.
But the board is already chiming in. They are not thrilled about it. Especially that's a weird thing to have, like kicking off the show. Go home show too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, and this is one of the few matches that's made. I know we'll get to predictions in a minute, but this is a tables match. This is one of the few that have a stipulation.
Well, it's TLC, so I mean, that makes sense.
Whoa.
I mean, it's so just. I hope that this is the blow off, and I hope all parties can move on after this. I doubt it. I doubt that's going to happen. I still don't know what the fuck happened tonight. So she lifted the what was it? The
Wait, yes. Okay,
right?
I know what you're
she
talking about.
She had one, but then she didn't have it, and then she had it again.
She lifted the restraining order so that they could have this tonight. And then
I don't know, man. It's just a lot of holes
and then they
in the
said
logic.
In the middle of her promo, "You can't touch me. You have a restraining order." It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I just hope. Hey, maybe it's a good match. It'll be a great match. Who knows? Maybe.
Okay, but
I'll do a fucking Frankensteiner up the top.
Sorry, I'll save it. I'll save it for predictions.
Save it? Okay,
I'll save it for predictions.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get me off my mojo here.
Mojo.
All right, so my second one is going to be the SmackDown Minute. Brian, are you ready?
Yeah.
You got the clock?
Yeah, it's right here.
All right, so count me down, and
all right, I'll start
tell me where to go.
I'll start from 90.
No, just tell me ready, set, go.
And a 1, and a 2, and a go.
All right, so Bray tormented The Miz. Alexa Bliss beat Mandy. Dana and Elias tormented Drake Maverick. Revival won the number 1 contender, Fatal 4-Way against Heavy Machinery, Lucha, and get this, I got a new name for this team.
What?
Mustafa Ali and Shorty G. I'm calling them the Ali G team.
The Ali G
Instead
show.
Of the Ali G show. Get
it
the
should
play?
Be the show.
No.
Why?
I don't know. Because that's already probably used.
Yeah.
Bailey and Banks beat up Lacey. Roman beat Dolph, but then got handcuffed and tormented by Corbin and Ziggs with dog food. Tormented, beat, contender, repeat, SmackDown blows. I don't even want to use my other 30 seconds.
Whoa. Was Cain Velasquez on there?
If he was, I didn't care.
Was Brock Lesnar?
I didn't watch. I just.
You're doing the minute, man.
Yeah, I covered
it's not
it.
The SmackDown 30 seconds.
I covered it.
We want the smoke.
And I covered it almost like an anchor desk without a laugh track.
We want the smoke.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so the Ali G team.
Yeah.
I still
not a fan.
You heard it here first. Well, it's their last names. One is Ali.
No, I
One is
I,
G.
I understand.
The Ali G team.
Understand
Just
that.
makes sense. Two guys that are very talented that are now being pushed as a Frankenstein team because the WWE creators can't seem to find a way to get them on TV without doing this. That's the real travesty.
Well, I mean, Mustafa Ali was doing okay, but
yeah, he was doing okay.
Chad
till he got
Gable, I mean, the guy has fucking can out wrestle anybody, but he just keeps getting stuck with
but
the
Ali,
fucking weirdest gimmicks.
Ali is very good as well in that regard. I mean,
yeah, but at least he's still like it still feels like it's like him. Like this, Chad Gable wearing fucking like a basketball jersey and like giant shorts. Like, what is this? What's happening? What do I see with my eyes? Right? He's a fucking Olympic. Like, not Olympic. He's a fucking amateur wrestler.
yeah. So what?
That should be his thing. Run with it.
No.
Yeah.
They missed their chance. They missed their chance there,
No.
and them trying to make Swagger that way to be a Kurt Angle clone just
Right.
never worked.
Yeah.
Brian, what's your number 3?
My number 3. You know what? We got to talk about it. I know Rob's not here. He would be the one to talk about it most. But Street Profits, they were all over Raw tonight. They haven't been on for a little bit now. They've been or it's been very, here or there.
So
but
let's run it down. They answered the open challenge to the Viking Raiders.
Yep.
And then they did a kind of weekend update type segment. What was it called? The
last
after,
Monday.
No, it was Monday after the weekend update.
Monday after the weekend update. Is that what it was called?
I'm pretty sure that was the name of it. That was kind of hokey.
It was.
But anyway.
I don't know if this is going to be something they're going to be doing week to week, but I don't know. Looking online, a lot of people got a lot of good reviews. Just in the comment section on all the wrestling chat boards and all that shit.
I did ask Kiero
What?
because it was hard to hear over the laugh track if there was any pop in Greenville from the live audience.
Right.
Here's the thing. Some of the jokes were a little recycled, but I thought it was entertaining. My problem is that these guys are over with the fans. I'm glad Rob's here so I can just say things uninterrupted or Rob's not here.
Oh.
So I can say things uninterrupted. These guys are over with the fans. They're good wrestlers. Dawkins has improved leaps and bounds, and Montez, talk about leaps, is a very good performer. My thing is they get rushed to an open challenge tonight to lose.
Why is that rush? It's an open challenge, brother. Come
because
on.
I don't know, even with them standing tall and bumping fists with Viking Raiders and making fun of it, they want the smoke. They should be hungrier for those titles. It didn't seem right with their character. And then they go and do a segment which I thought was really good, but the laugh track, again,
I didn't like that either.
That took away. I really liked most of that segment, even the parts that were cliche, except for the laugh track. It was the one part. It's fine when they do Bray and have the little kids go, yay, that it's clearly recording in the funhouse.
Right.
But that was the one thing. I really did like their backstage segment, and the match wasn't bad.
No, it was a good match.
For a short match, it wasn't bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it was a surprise, open challenge, I have no problem with them just having a title shot for it.
Do you think this weekend, not the weekend update or the after Monday after the weekend update, what it's called, like Woodlow, Monday after the weekend update?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a thing more, or do you think this was just their way of running down the card because it was a go-home show?
No, I think this is. I mean, it's very similar to what they were kind of doing already in the backstage segments.
But this is a better way to do it.
Agreed. I don't know. I really didn't mind. I didn't mind the other way. I didn't mind it, but I feel like it ran its course a little bit. They were doing it for a few weeks.
Two guys backstage going, "Oh, are you really excited about this match Sunday? Oh yeah, but what about this match Sunday? Oh yeah, well what about this match?" I didn't like. I mean, what they said about the matches was always fine,
right?
But just randomly talking backstage.
So you think this is a better way of delivering it?
And if they only do it on go home shows,
well, I don't think it's gonna. They do it that way. That's not that bad. But
I like it if they were to do this just on go home shows every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
As they run down the card, think about this, Brian. Would you rather hear Vic Joseph Michael Cole or the Street Profits run down the upcoming pay-per-view card?
Well, Vic Joseph and Michael Cole would do it in a much more serious
Fuck
way
no.
and
Yeah, but
present
who
it
cares?
as like the, as a
But
show.
they
Right.
wouldn't entertain us.
No,
The Street
versus them
Profits
doing
would-
it this way and adding some humor to it. Yeah, I would rather see that.
I liked it. And they even
I wouldn't
talked
mind
about
seeing
the
it again.
Viking Raiders gave him a whooping.
Right.
They stayed in kayfabe. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it. Get rid of the laugh track and only do it on go-home shows. And then it's Adam Bomb approved.
Very good.
Because I know that matters to the Street Profits, whether or not I approve things. What's on the board?
Let's see. Jason saying they are a spot now where they don't answer open challenges. What?
I don't get it. And Bang Bus says Profits should do this every week. They're better on the mic than in the ring.
No, that was an awesome match tonight.
Montez is equally as good, I feel, in the ring as he is on the mic. Dawkins has improved leaps and bounds on both fronts. I'm not going to try and defend him beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely had a better year than his other 7 in NXT. I think his bar is a little lower, but again, he's no longer just carrying Montez's jock. He's doing something good.
Well, sure. No, and them doing this too, it's a way of showing their personality and other characteristics about them outside of just inside of just the wrestling ring. Wow, that was weird. And Jason was just saying the Profits are too over for open challenges,
and that's unless they're going to win the open challenge.
Sure,
I do agree, and that's why I thought that getting their own segment was a step up, Brian. That's better than the backstage.
Yeah.
But
how long did Randy Orton
answering
do
an
that
open
whole
challenge
thing?
and losing is bad.
Remember the RNN thing or whatever it was?
Oh, he did that while he was injured.
No, I know, but how long? Like,
I don't know.
Because he was out for like a few months.
He was out for 9 months. I think he did it for like 3 of them. But it wasn't every week. He would come out and go, "Oh, I'm at 60%. I'm at 70%." He'd give updates. Profits fought the Vikings tonight, so you know what that means. Bangba says he jobbers next week. Yeah, and that's the other thing. This was the first time the Viking Raiders could have had jobbers answer the call if that was the case. The first time they really fought somebody, and it was a face-to-face matchup that they kind of rushed. I don't know. I'm so torn on the whole thing. I'm just going to move on to my third topic, and that is predictions. We don't have much.
Much announced.
Yes, much announced. Are you ready?
No. Okay. Nope. Yes.
Lashley and Rusev table match.
Fucking.
The one condition other than the dog he wanted in the divorce.
That's true. What was the dog's name?
Scruffy? Anal?
Russo. Lashley or Rusev? I'm going to say Rusev is going to win this somehow. I believe maybe Lana screws over Lashley, right? I mean, they can't be paired together forever.
Here's the thing. This match already happened, or was supposed to happen, at Starrcade, and everybody got pissed off about it. And it was a no-holds-barred match. Now it's a table match.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lana goes through the table.
Well, that won't happen. Can't go through table.
Why not?
Unless she gets, bumped into and, falls off the apron. You can't have fucking
Stephanie
guys
went
attacking.
through tables.
Yeah, when?
WrestleMania. She got knocked off the apron by Triple
exactly.
H. Triple H got knocked
So
into it.
if you want to see Lana get pushed off of a fucking apron, go through a table, if that's going to get your rocks off, then sure. But for me, no thank you.
And Lashley is lost forever. I'm going to go Lashley. You're going Rusev?
I'm going Rusev. I'm going Rusev. I don't know why.
I'm going Lashley. Buddy Murphy, Aleister Black.
Ooh, match of the night.
What's the board say, by the way? Rusev Day. Rusev has no finishers.
Day.
Lashley's going to just spear him through the table.
Rusev has no finishers. What are you talking about?
He has
to set it up.
Finishers to set up.
Yeah.
No, he has his little Machka smash.
Oh, I mean, tonight he just kind of did a belly-to-belly kind of throw.
Oh.
What?
Jay, my boy on the board.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
He says if Rusev and Bobby get pushed to the pre-show, we all win. Unfortunately, it's probably this match we're talking about, Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black, that are getting stuck on the pre-show.
You think?
So you better arrive early. If you think this is match of the night, Brian, you better actually get here on time.
I don't watch pre-shows.
Well, this is your boy, Aleister Black, and he's fighting Buddy Murphy. This could be a hell of a match.
It will be a good match, but pre-shows and
I'm
the
going
show
with-
itself is so long. What's up, Shoji?
I'm going
Rob,
with
where's
Murphy.
Rob? Shoji's
Fuck
asking. Yeah, Rob was at Raw tonight.
Fuck Rob.
You're welcome.
He's not here.
What was the match?
So we get the mouth off because we're out of the cage and running wild.
Cage free.
Buddy Murphy, Aleister Black.
I am going with Aleister Black. I feel like he's going to be continued to be pushed heavily.
I am feeling good about my picks because they're opposite of yours.
Good. Really? You think fucking what's his name?
Yeah.
Is? Okay.
Speaking of another Starrcade rematch, Becky and Charlotte randomly teamed in a fatal four-way against the Kabukis at Starrcade. Now they're going 1 or 2-on-2. I'm done with Becky and Charlotte. And because WWE has failed to create another contender for Becky, they're going to put her in a Frankenstein to take on the Kabukis so that she can be Becky Two Boobs again. This is all really
Becky
bad.
Two Belts. Becky Two Belts.
Becky Two Boobs.
Two Belts.
Whatever.
Wardlow.
This all is terrible.
So you're saying that they don't have
I don't mind
a
the
challenger
Kabuki
for
Warriors running around kicking everybody's ass.
But-
I like that.
Okay. So
They
what's
feel
your
like
problem?
a very female Legion of Doom to me.
What's your problem?
That the people they're beating up are Becky and Charlotte, forcing them to be a team. It could be Charlotte and anyone. Becky should not be in this spot since she is the champion, and same with Natty.
Maybe
Anybody else, I am good with.
maybe somebody interferes and starts.
I don't care.
Okay. Oh, you don't care?
I don't care.
I'm gonna give you a name.
I am pissed off that
gonna give you a
Becky
name.
is involved here
Okay.
because she's the champ, not because it's Becky. I
Yeah.
don't think Becky's above anything.
Mhm.
And then also, I'm pissed that it's Becky and Charlotte again.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
But
Times are changing. Ladies can do stuff now.
Yeah, but not if you only make Charlotte force down her.
a little
fucking throat.
birdie says that there's supposed to be a former women's champion returning sometime soon to get ready for WrestleMania run. You want to guess who?
Ronda.
There you go.
I don't care.
No, I know you don't care, but
I want
maybe
Charlotte
she gets
out of this
fucking
picture
injected into this feud.
because you know that Charlotte's going to win the Rumble, or Ronda is. Book it. I'll write it down right now. Ronda or Charlotte wins the Rumble.
Where are you writing it?
Writing it. I'll write it on Rob's desk.
There you go.
Go to the cage anyway after I've been
Yeah.
talking this whole time. He's
Yeah, write it on-
listening to me in his car on the way back.
Write it on the wall. Scrape it with your
So, again,
nail file.
Kabuki Warriors, Becky and Charlotte. This is terrible booking, and the Kabuki Warriors are going to win. Oh, by the way, it is a TLC match. This is one of the 2 TLC matches on the card.
Hell of an elbow by Kyrie tonight, though.
Yeah, this could be
That
the
was a-
main
that was a
event,
good
is what
spot.
a lot of people are talking about.
Get
Yeah,
the
great,
fuck out of here,
great elbow, Brian. Give me a winner.
Buki.
Kabuki.
I don't think they're going to be able to coexist, and then that's how you start another fucking Charlotte.
I don't even care.
Charlotte and
Brian, you have 5 days to sell me on the not coexist story again.
you already don't give a fuck about it, so
But
I'm not going to try to
you
convince you.
understand, this is 5 days away, and I don't care about you selling me on this. They had their locker room. Oh, you sure you wanted to go out there by yourself? Please get off my TV.
Well, you know it's free if you sign up for the network.
Speaking of get off my TV, Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin has been going since long before Survivor Series. I feel like it started after Hell in a Cell. Then they added Ziggler and Rude, and it's just been continuing. Roman gets to win all the matches, and then he gets beat up afterwards.
No, Roman's winning this one.
Yeah, of course. He got dog food. He's already beaten Ziggler and Rude.
He's winning this one. He's probably
Corbin loses every TLC, by the way, and this is a TLC match.
going to win the Rumble. My pick for the Rumble.
Roman?
Yes.
Roman and Charlotte are winning the Rumble. I'm going to fucking puke. This
Yep.
is
Write it
Rumble
down. Write it
used to-
down. Write it down right where you wrote down fucking Charlotte and whatever. What's
Ronda.
his
So
nuts.
you're saying Roman and Charlotte
Yep.
are your picks right
Yep.
now for the Rumble.
right now. That's it.
Okay.
Right now.
We're going to put our little board up We'll keep track of that and see if it changes. I know Rob likes to do this game, so I'm glad we did it without him.
Yeah.
Roman and Baron, we're both saying Roman.
Yeah.
Because he always wins.
Unfortunately.
Roman Reigns, the guy with the wettest hair.
Revival, New Day,
Ascension.
Part 7, 8,
Ascension.
going 12.
Revival.
Revival, New Day. You think
No.
they change titles again?
No. New Day. The New Day.
You don't think there's anything shady going to happen here?
No. I think this is going to be just a clean cut. Good guys win.
Yeah, I don't think they break up New Day yet.
No.
And then, so no Randy and AJ, no KO and Seth. Ward saying anything?
Let's see. Justin saying just ended already. Roman win. We don't need a retread. On and on and on. So I guess he's just sick of Roman winning all the time. Which, I mean, he hasn't been for the past few months, but with WrestleMania season coming up, obviously he's Vince's guy, and he always gets pushed strong for WrestleMania. So how many has he main evented? What is it, 4 or 5? Something like that. Showed you saying, funny how the Raw Women's Tag Title is strictly on Raw now. What a joke. Oh, the Raw Women's Tag is
Actually,
strictly Raw.
that is strictly Raw. After they said that, though, they went and defended it on NXT. Just check the tape. Real quickly, Shayna Baszler wins the Rumble. Is from Stike.
I don't know.
I think she'll debut. I don't think she'll win it.
Right.
Jason is out of his fucking mind here.
Why?
If Charlotte doesn't win the Rumble, she doesn't re-sign with WWE, my prediction. Charlotte definitely moves the needle for AEW, but that would be insane for her to leave.
Well, her and Andrade also filed trademarks for names outside of WWE.
That's just them protecting their investment and
Right.
strengthening it. Look at what Randy Orton did to get a bigger deal.
Oh,
This-
yeah,
this-
just
this-
fucking...
This is them playing the fence.
Right. Oh, totally.
Um,
And Randy even admitted that he was doing that.
Right. And Charlotte already has a Hall of Fame career there, her legacy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
WWE's not going to let her walk. If they didn't let Sasha fucking Banks walk, they're not going to let Charlotte Flair walk. They have enough money to continue to pay her. She's just mad that Ronda got a bigger paycheck for 1 year, and she wants Ronda money now.
I don't know.
I'm just guessing. She's got a
Jason disagrees on the board.
well,
Says, mark it down. Charlotte is not a lock to re-sign.
yeah.
Which I'm not.
I'm not saying she's a lock, but she's not going anywhere. And I think Jason was one of those guys that said Randy might. So that is what it is.
Right.
There's something else said on the board that was good, but I can't find it now, so I'm gonna move on. Oof. No Randy and AJ, no KO and Seth currently booked. So the last match that's booked here, which is number 6. Brian, this is a head scratcher, man.
What?
We were supposed to have Daniel Bryan versus The Fiend.
Yeah.
But Daniel Bryan got sucked into the ring and all his hair fell out or whatever.
Yeah. He should just come back hairless.
Yeah,
Like no eyebrows.
alopecia.
No eyelashes, nothing.
So
Like Michael Nakazawa, slick,
Fiend is not there.
like a seal. What?
And we're going to have the first match of Bray Wyatt.
Is he gonna be wearing the red sweater,
Yes.
like khakis?
I'm guessing. And he's going to carry the blue belt. And he's fighting The Miz. And it's not for the title. This is all just.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, you following me?
Um.
So Bray Wyatt, not Fiend, so that they don't have to do the red lights.
Right.
And he can wrestle as Mr. Rogers. Is fighting The Miz in a non-title match.
Mr. Rotunda. So
Okay,
if I go to
wrap your fucking head around
so
all
I'm
this.
going to WWE.com right now.
And
okay.
Daniel Bryan is going to re-debut here. This is all just a setup for his re-debut.
I want to see if they have the Fiend and Bray Wyatt listed as different
They do.
people.
They
No,
have.
they don't.
No. When they book the matches, they do.
No. I'm saying on their roster.
No, they don't there. But they say the Fiend, and they showed a picture of Bray Wyatt on WWE. Just trust that I'm right.
I can't do that.
Soji says Jason is right because Flair's already in deep with Vince, so I think Charlotte will not resign. Oh, maybe that's a better reason, Soji, because of the whole lawsuit. Regular Bray means he doesn't have to defend the title, and technically Fiend doesn't lose. Daniel Price said.
Well, on their website.
No, I think Daniel Price. I think you're onto something, but Daniel Bryan re-shows up here.
On their website, the Fiend is listed as, it says the Fiend Bray Wyatt. He's got the mask on, but he's holding the blue belt, not his new
This is all
updated
dumpster fire. I can't believe we're talking about
red
this.
belt.
You got anything else? Just fucking pick somebody. I want to move on. This is terrible.
The Fiend.
Yeah, Bray. I'm gonna
Bray.
pick Bray as the winner.
Biscuits. Bray.
Briskets for Bray.
Ole, arriba, epa, epa, arriba, ándale. Arriba,
All right, so Hall of Fame, Batista. I have no problem with him, fan or not. He's got some championships. He was at the top for about 6 years. Part of Evolution, part of a lot of important storylines, recognized outside the business. No issues with Batista. NWO, we're going to give 4 guys a second ring each. But more importantly, how many rings, Brian, for the speed round here do you think there should be?
How many rings for the NWO?
Yeah, they're only giving 4 out. How many people should they get?
I don't know how many they should give it to, but specifically, I think it should. One definitely should go to Horace Hogan.
Bob chimed in. 62 rings need to be handed out.
Yeah.
He says, I want Sting in the black and red face paint. I want Luger in a wheelchair. I want HBK getting his 3rd ring. I want Booker getting his 3rd. I want Hacksaw up there just because he's lost. He never had anything to do with NWO.
Yeah.
He wants Chono Disco. Horace fucking Hogan ain't getting a ring.
Yep.
Nobody get blah, blah, blah. He just goes on.
And does that mean that
Do you think it was okay that they put
El Dandy
6 in?
Well, El Dandy, yeah,
and
of course.
And not show?
Yeah, that's a little weird. No, they didn't. No.
I think you should have
It's
had the original
Hogan,
3.
No. It's Hogan, Nash,
Hall, Xbox 6. They put 4 dudes up there, you schmuck. Why do you keep arguing with me tonight?
I don't think you're right.
You're once again going to look bad, and Rob's not here to save you.
I don't think you're right.
Okay.
I think it was Van
Garrett
Hammer.
Bischoff, Jason says, should get the 5th ring.
It could have been. Wait, what about Booker T?
Eric Bischoff should get in the Hall of Fame. That'd be great.
Goldust, he was like an honorary member, kind of. He was trying to get in.
Oh, come on.
Well,
So nobody on the board is offering anything of.
no, I'm with Bob. I think Horace Hogan. I mean, he's one of my favorites. He was a good NWO member. What about NWO 2000?
I don't know.
Get Jarrett.
We're gonna do some awards, and this is the intro I'm gonna play for it.
Yeah.
Don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but it says on your chart that you're fucked up. You talk like a fag, and your shit's all retarded. What I do is just like you know, you know what I mean? Like,
That's the sound effect that you play.
I don't know. I just love that one. I love Idiocracy. Plugged all that. So we got, I guess, 5 awards tonight. Marked Out, Pink Slip, LOL, MVP of SmackDown, and the MVP of Raw. What do you have, Sir Brian, for your Marked Out?
Ooh, marked out moment for me was seeing Tracer X, local North Carolina guy, showing up on Raw, doing the job, but that's okay. Having a good match, having a good showing.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
Do I have to give you a coin here?
I mean, I don't know if that was a Roddy, but I think that's coin
Oh,
worthy.
it's definitely not a Roddy.
Yeah, no.
Racer X.
Tracer X.
Isn't
What about you?
That Speed Racer's brother. For me, my marked out moment has to be that there was no.
He's an angry elf.
On the show tonight, we got let out of the cage, Brian. Free range. Woo! We get to say whatever we want. I get to hit whatever buttons I want. I can do whatever I want.
We out here.
Please.
Pink Slip coming up. Brian, what's the marked outs on the board?
Marked out for DP was the plexiglass window on the van no-selling Owens. That's true. And he was hitting with the steel pipe given to him by Rey Mysterio. Let's see. Marked out for Bangladesh, seeing everyone get freed from the Vince prison last week. Woo! Free at last. Marked out for Justin Reside, Owens, and and the lead pipe. Marked out for Stike was my younger sister giving birth to her first child this morning. Congratulations, Stike's sister and Stike's sister's baby, and the husband or father, I guess.
His first child. I wonder if it's a boy or girl. He didn't even announce it. Marked out Niners Super Bowl bound. Wow for Soji. Nope.
Maybe. Garoppolo's not banging porn stars anymore. So
I think Jason might be drunk. He can't type anymore. Instead of Stike, he wrote Skites.
Okay.
That's some weird dyslexia there, my friend.
Yeah.
So next award, Pink Slip. Vince handed some out this week. But I'm going to give my pink slip to whoever did the reverse build here on Becky and Charlotte versus the Kabukis. I don't care. I have nothing against any of these 4 women. Why the fuck are they still working together? Just throwing Kyrie here and adding tag belt. This is stupid Frankenstein nonsense. If Charlotte's going to AEW, great. I don't watch that women's segments already, and I don't have to have Charlotte anymore. I'm all for that. You guys got me excited. If this doesn't happen now, I'm going to be upset. Brian, pink slip.
How about this version of the NWO going into the Hall of Fame? And you know what? Just the whole idea of just people going in multiple times. Like, I feel like there's other people that are worthy of going in for a first time, let alone having these fucking
Kiera
jokers
thought they might
in.
be giving commission out to these people that are in the Hall of Fame. You know, you double down. I got 2 shares now. I got 2 rings. I think they give them the ring. I think they pay them for the appearance at the Hall of Fame, but there's no commission. It's not like they're getting entry to a physical Hall of Fame. You know, they're getting part of the ticket sales for having their bust in the Hogan wing. You know, am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong, actually. Yeah.
They get a yearly stipend for being in the Hall of Fame?
Yep, I didn't even hear what you said, and I'm just saying that you're wrong.
You're so dumb.
Pink slip on the board for XL10 was no green mist for Becky. That's a good point. No mist tonight. Let's see.
Stike says, same thing as me. Charlotte, Becky, Kabuki nonsense. Give it the pink slip.
Yeah.
Backstage announcers looking like they're gazing down the hall trying to find bathroom when someone walks away. That's for Daniel Price's pink slip. He's true. I mean, they look so like what?
What do you think about Joe and Vic and King on commentary?
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't like Joe the way he is. I wish Joe was trying not to be a real announcer. I wish he was trying to be Samoa Joe. You know, say what you will. Like Jesse the Body Ventura doesn't get enough credit for, you know, because so many others were great around him and at his time. But he was true to his character. He didn't force it. And he never, I mean, he was a good announcer, but he didn't try to be an announcer.
Right.
He tried to be Jesse the Body Ventura as an announcer.
Well, same thing with Taz. I mean, I like Taz when Taz was on commentary. Like
Taz did
he added like kind of like a realism.
As Taz.
Right.
He didn't do commentary as the guy who played Taz. I feel like Samoa Joe here is trying to do commentary as the actor who plays Samoa Joe. Does that make sense? I know you're not listening to me. Why am I asking you? Joe sounds neuter. Daniel Price says Austin Aries was great on commentary. That's a good one, Bang.
He was.
He just he kind of lost his mind with the bananas and everything. Pink slip creativity is gone from the main roster. Both shows. Really, another Shield and Roman splattered in dog food. Really? Yeah, it's bad. Get Legends contracts. Jason's still drinking too much. Get Virgil, Old Train Jones. He should be part of the NWO. Bangma says. I forgot about his.
He
part.
was.
Yeah. Oh no, but he should be part of the induction.
Oh yeah. Maybe he will. He'll induct them.
No.
Why not?
No.
Did you see who's inducting Batista?
You're crazy. No, I didn't.
Take a guess.
Arnold. I don't know. Rocket Raccoon.
Nope.
Groot.
Nope.
Gamora.
Nope. Who? Gamora?
Gamora.
Gamora?
Gamora.
Oh, no.
I'm naming all the Guardians of the Galaxy
Fit Finley.
in case you haven't figured it out.
Fit Finley.
Fit Finley. Well, he trained the ladies. That makes sense. He had a belly tattoo.
Not Dana Brooke. That'd be funny. That would be awesome.
I'm sure there's going to be the way they.
Well, she already said. She was like, "What color should I wear there, sweetie?" Blah, blah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna ride that for fame. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, LOLs coming up next. Board, get yours ready, and then we got the MVPs. My LOL, Brian. I think I'm gonna get a Roddy for this one.
What?
My LOL is driving an hour and a half to watch your brother lose a title shot.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
Ba-dum-dum.
That's not nice.
Brian, LOL. I don't know, made me laugh.
LOL.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? How about the decision to have the Lana Rusev Lashley segment start off Raw? I thought that was an interesting decision, to say the
In
least.
Greenville.
Yeah.
A normally
Like, all the kids
I'm
are
sorry,
locked in.
Jason, normally flat town.
Mommy, Daddy, what's sex? What's Lana saying? What is sex? What is she?
Yeah,
What is,
8 o'clock.
right.
The 8 o'clock hour. I didn't think about the timing of it, Brian, but you're right. You're absolutely right, Brian. You know what? I'm giving you a
I
coin.
get a coin. I don't get a Roddy.
No, I gave myself the
Oh,
Roddy. Anything
fuck
on the
off.
board for LOLs?
LOL for Bang Bus. ACH burying himself even more. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, this is for you, ACH.
Ooh.
He lined himself up in a firing squad, and because he flip-flopped, he can't even pick a side, Brian. Now everybody hates him.
Right. No, that's true. LOL for DP. It was on SmackDown, but Drake Maverick getting his ass whooped. Literally. I actually did not see.
Wait, Drake Maverick is also a wild card guy because he was on tonight.
He's a manager. Drake Maverick? No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Tonight?
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Come on.
He was on tonight as part of my SmackDown Minute. I forgot.
LOL for Shoji. Both Ford and Eric doing a cartwheel at the same time. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
That's what I'm saying. That match wasn't bad. It was just like, why you have them answer the challenge? You know,
They should have had more time.
Or they should have booked that a week out. That
Right.
should have been a commercial break. That should have been a hype match.
Nah,
That should have been a build.
I disagree with you on that. I like the idea of them just surprising.
Okay, then go
Viking Raiders.
longer. Then fine,
Right.
go longer.
LOL for Psych. This Raw was bad, so the ratings probably will go up last week. Last week's show was bad, and the ratings went up.
Well, I mean, think about it. I'm an Eagles fan, but you had the Eagles-Giants game to go against it. The Eagles were 5-7 going in, and the
Right.
Giants were 2-9. Really? Really?
Well,
Yeah.
if the Eagles win out, isn't that the thing? If they win out, they can win the
But that's not
NFC
the
East.
point. I mean, a lot of times Raw goes, "Oh, well, we lost to Monday Night Football." Well, tonight's game was
Eli coming back.
Okay, it had a lot of drama to it. It's Eli's last game. You're telling me that fans around the nation wanted to watch this?
I think the ones that are tuned in to the Mojo Rawley,
Come
Sami
on.
Zayn segment are also
Come
Eli
on.
Manning and fucking New York Giants fans.
Mm.
Just guessing.
Mm.
LOL for Justin
LOL
was either
on board.
divorce. Why do it in Greenville?
Why?
I mean, that's just the way that it timed out, though. I mean,
Why?
it's the go home show before TLC. Brian, we beat the Dolphins. Next year is our year. Yeah, fuck yeah. We got them next year.
Well, and Soji's pointing out, yes, it was no overtime win for the Eagles, but it's not just that, guys. The Eagles, I mean, it was the game ended after Raw went off air. When it was the most dramatic is after Raw went off air.
No, but building up to it, what are you talking about?
No.
That's
Come
right when
on.
they scored. You're insane.
Yeah, but it's a tie now with two. Never mind.
You're crazy.
The drama was
And
big.
and the entire drive leading up to it. Fuck. Are you even an
Mhm.
Eagles fan, bro?
Dude, you were the one that kept fucking turning it off, you jackass.
That's not true.
Check the tape.
DP saying the NFC is the worst division in football. That is true. Oh, specifically the NFC East. That is very true.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this
Yeah.
message.
Yeah, Roddy
Yeah.
agrees with you.
We both agree.
So MVP for SmackDown and MVP for Raw. I'm going to put my MVP for SmackDown as dog food. And I'm going to put my MVP for Raw, none other than Mojo Rawley.
Wow.
Returning as a guy who doesn't talk anymore. Couldn't find his face paint anymore.
Yeah.
Still wears the ex-Cobra Commander soldier gear that Mercer wore in the G.I. Joe movie. That's right. I dropped that
I'll
one.
kill you.
And
Doesn't he talk like that, right?
No, not Mercer.
Oh.
You're thinking of Glomulus. Or no, you're thinking of then Cobra Commander
Cobra
when he turns
Commander.
into Snake. Yeah.
Snake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Like that. Okay.
That's not who I'm talking.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm talking about Mercer. That's what he looks like, but
Mm.
not in the head, not in the face.
Oh, my God.
Mojo Rawley, Sami Zayn, that sucked. Anyway, mine are anti-MVPs. What do you got, Brian?
My Raw MVP? How about Humberto Carrillo?
Okay, now that's a real one. That's a good one.
Carrillo.
Him and Andrade had a good match.
Very good match. And my SmackDown MVP. Oof.
Oof.
You know what? It's going to be my last time giving to them in WWE, so I'm going to say the Ascension.
They weren't on.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
No, they had a Velocity match.
He's gonna puke!
The
Shotgun.
Velocity was shotgun Sunday night.
Yeah. Yep. It
What's on
was before the main event, but after the dark match. You wouldn't have known. It was yeah. Anyway, Daniel Price, Raw MVP was the Van Glass. Yep.
Yeah, it did not bust.
No. Raw
Ooh,
MVP
yeah,
for
Soji's
Stike.
talking about Niners and Saints yesterday was a classic. Yeah,
I heard about
that. That would be MVP of the weekend.
Raw MVP for Stike was Andrade versus Humberto match. It was a decent match for and then for SmackDown it was Sasha just because.
Oh, just because.
Yeah.
Soji says Profits versus Vikings, good match. MVP for Raw. It was. Justin says SmackDown MVP Fayetteville, North Carolina. Raw MVP Street Profits.
Hell yeah.
And what is Jay talking about? If you go by the X-Files, the beginning of the end of the world starts in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Check the tape.
The beginning of the end of the world.
Right. I don't get the X-Files reference. I wasn't a diehard crazy about it.
I never really watched the show.
Yeah, me neither. So
Not much of a sci-fi guy.
And yes, Bang Bust, I'm surprised you didn't talk about Almas and Zelina arguing after the match. This is Vince written all over it. Can't let Almas go solo. No, I mean, maybe this is just has to be a tease, right? Or he's trying to get his money's worth if Andrade is going to leave too.
That's true.
Maybe he's trying to get the breakup out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, I think it's going to take some time until we really kind of see.
Could Zelina go with her husband?
Maybe if they want to do that.
Who else?
Why not?
Could she go with the Kabukis?
What about Humberto? Or no.
We didn't see Ricochet tonight.
Pew pew. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was Ricochet?
I don't know.
You mean on SmackDown?
No.
Oh man, this is for the Ascension.
Yeah.
We had so many good memories.
Did we?
So many.
Did we? Fashion Files?
Fashion Files.
That's all I can remember. That and the Cody.
That time Connor painted his lips sewed shut. When they included green face paint during Halloween.
Do you think it was a sign of the end when Luke Gallows stole their paint job?
A little
Made it
bit.
better.
A little
Made
bit.
it simpler.
A little bit. Although no, I think the beginning of the end for them was when LOD ripped on them, like right after they debuted on Raw. And they said that they kind of called them a fucking, a cheap rip-off of them. So rather than pushing the new team, obviously they bury them and then they never recovered.
They were the longest tag team champions on NXT, correct?
Well,
They held.
I believe it was
the longest.
yeah, no, it wasn't FCW. It was NXT. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know about now, but if you talk about NXT and the most dominant tag teams, champions from NXT, I mean, you have to include them.
Yes, you definitely have to include him. But would you say that you miss him?
I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob.
Good one. Oh, that's terrific, Peter.
Thanks a lot, Bob!
Yeah, the Ascension getting their asses kicked by APA and the New Age Outlaws was their downfall. Yeah, it is. MVP of the week, Soji says, is the Wonder Woman 84 trailer. Okay. Sure. So Wednesday we got our normal debate show. Roadie Rob will be back.
Willie?
He'll be sucking on the teat that is NXT.
No,
just like Brian sucks on the teat that is AEW.
Yeah.
Before the fucking shows even go on air, I feel like you two have made up your mind. But I will keep the chaos to a minimum. I will keep Roadie from being a on-air Morrow.
I think he said he was going to paint his chest.
I don't know.
On Wednesday. Yellow and
Who
black.
would be our off-air Morrow? Rob's definitely
off-air Morrow? Me.
Oh, you. Oh, that's right. You almost jumped off the bridge this weekend. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, so how was that little? What did you do? 5K.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Your hip sold
I
out?
participated in a 5K. Now I didn't run. Okay, I know that's your big question.
You want to
I
give
didn't
the
run.
backstory here, since I tried to intro you, but now the board has no idea what we're talking about, or our listeners don't.
Well, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm fucking talking about it. Almost about 2 years ago. Oh, now you have to play your fucking sound effects, and you yell at me for not fucking talking. Almost 2 years ago, I got both of my hips replaced at the same fucking time. And now 2 years later, I'm able to fucking participate in a 5K. Walked over the Savannah Bridge. Had a couple Steve Weisers afterwards. It was a good old Saturday. Shout out to Palmetto Running Company and Christian and everyone involved over there. And yeah, it was good. It was a good time, man. Good. My fucking titanium hips held up.
They can go to space if they're titanium.
I can.
So after we cremate you, we can send your hips to space.
Yeah. Well, that's all that's going to be left of me is just two hips and a couple little
Turntables
and a microphone.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. So that was my weekend.
All right, so time for final thoughts as the board and Brian collect them. By the way, congrats, Brian. I didn't mean to shit on that.
No, I know.
I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Go to markedoutgear.com. Time is running out to save 20% there. Use the promo code MARKEDOUT. You can get a onesie, you can get a beanie, you can get a hoodie, you can get some cool-ass swag and some shirts to go with it. And you can also go to collarandelbowbrand.com. Use the same promo code. Promo code marked out. All one word, all caps. You'll save 10% at collarandelbowbrand.com. You'll save 20 at markedoutgear.com. Part of our holiday celebration. I am Jewish. I don't like to give discounts. I like to get them. So take advantage. Hanukkah is going to be here sooner than Christmas.
When does it start?
I knew you were going to ask that.
You don't even know. You don't even fucking
know. It fucking changes every year.
Oh, my God.
I had to argue with you guys that Thanksgiving was on the fourth Thursday. Anyway, I am excited for Wednesday. I will say that because I do think that there's still a chance we might get a four-way, but Keith Lee, Ciampa, and Finn for the number one contender in a triple threat. That's pretty solid. We don't have AEW seems to be backing off a little bit of their bookings.
How so?
We don't know where they're going.
That's not true. They announced some of the matches for.
They announced one match for the 21st.
No, and they announced like AEW Dark.
Oh, they did?
I believe. Kip
Kip
Sabian against.
They're promoting AEW Dark. Well, fucking.
Kip Sabian versus Kenny Omega.
Fuck me. Tomorrow night, I'm skipping everything in my life to watch Kip Sabian against Kenny Omega.
Well, he'll have Penelope Ford with him. So.
Who's Penelope Ford?
That was Joey Janela's boo until she left him and now she's dating him. Well,
final thoughts on the board. Justin says this Raw belongs on the lexicon of the champion. Final thoughts. Brady is sitting out another Super Bowl because Ravens are going to Miami, baby. Soji, don't get ahead of yourself, man. Ravens look really good. Just never count the Patriots out until they're fucking out.
Yeah, Bang Bus is yelling at you. Said they announced Bucks versus Private Party. I'm sorry, Proud and Powerful Street Fight. Adam, get out under your rock, sir.
Bang Bus, you know how I feel about Retread. They just fought in a 6-man tag last week just to stall.
6-man. How many people are in this match? Name them. Not 6. Less than 6.
Buck.
4.
There's a Buck and a Buck
and
a Proud and a Powerful. That's 4.
A Young and a Buck.
Young? How much are Bucks? Young Bucks? Going once?
Yep.
Going twice? Final thought, Brian.
Me?
Bang,
bang! Yeah, thank you. I cannot wait for TLC to be done. And I don't mean just this Sunday. I just mean like just the idea of the pay-per-view in general. I want them to rebrand it, do something else. Just because like the gimmick matches, it was cool when they initially did it, but now it doesn't mean anything. Now they're just forcing people to have a fucking tables match just because like there really is no reason. Just because the show is called TLC. Like give me something else. Fucking even give me something like I know you hate retreads, but give me like an old name or like a classic or bring something back from either past WWE days, even fucking WCW days, right? If that's the hot thing, if AEW is doing that right now, taking like old WCW things, WWE should fucking flex on them because they own the the majority of the big ones and bring one of those back.
Well, my thing is, why don't you book this match? Why don't you book this thing? Why are you having Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy not in a stipulation match? Why are you having Roman and Baron in a stipulation match?
What's the Roman Baron one?
TLC.
That's a TLC one too?
Yeah. Braun, remember last year, beat... I'm so worried about Royal Rumble. We're going to have our fun anniversary show, so that's going to be a blast. But I don't know about that. Don't forget, guys, my final thought here is our tattoo challenge. The first year we did this, I almost ended up with a Roman Reigns tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton spared me from that because I had drawn number 30. But if you want to be part of our tattoo challenge, please let us know. We'll draw a number for you, or we'll find a way to get you in studio for you to draw your number. But you do have to get the tattoo if that number wins. The rules are simple. Whether we do the women again, I don't think we're going to do the women again.
No.
But you draw a number, you get a tattoo of that wrestler if your number wins.
I will get an IRS tattoo, but I will not get a Mia Yim tattoo.
You should get a rotund tattoo. Like a question.
Or
rotund.
I don't know. Who would be like a random someone to win the Rumble?
Oh, son of a bitch!
Jesus, that was loud.
That would be very random, and yes, very live.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Much better. How about this one, Brian?
It doesn't matter what you think!
Or Roman's probably going to win.
Oh, Oni Lorcan re-signed. Late breaking news, WWE. We all thought he was on his way out. He re-signed. He's back.
I thought he had a new gimmick, a new name, and
it wasn't new. He was going back to Biff Busick. He even changed his fucking Twitter handle and everything. But now it's back to Oni Lorcan. Disappointed.
Anyway, tune in Wednesday for our Wacky Waving Inflatable Wrestling show. No, I don't know what the fuck we call it anyway. This has been episode 456. Tune in next time. Rob will be back. Have to hear all about his Greenville experience and what it was like to have to listen to Lana up close. For the most part, it was better than an average go-home show. It just...
You were shitting on it for fucking an hour and a half.
The storylines. What are the storylines? That's why I'm saying you had a good a card for the night, but you went nowhere with it.
Sure.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
And what you did go with it, I don't care about. I don't care about Asuka and the Kabuki Warriors.
I think that's the only one. Yeah,
well,
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's not the only one. It's still real to me, damn it. Tune in next time, same smart time, same smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
No cage for us.
Markdout Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Please, listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day,